Hola, I'm Fivers and welcome to Revive Witch. In today's video, we're gonna take a look at the new UR doll and at her unique equipment that has just been released. The new doll is called Carol, and she is a Stone Destroyer. Taking a look at her stats at level 90 and extension 4, we can see that Carol has the exact same stats as Cortana. I think that those are really good stats. As we always do, we're going to check her skills and passive at max level. Her skill 1 is called Gorgeous Strike and costs 3 order energy. This is the standard cost among destroyers. Carol strikes the enemy's front row 2 times, each time dealing physical damage equal to 300% of Self's attack. The damage of this ability is fine versus just one enemy, but it's not incredible either. I think that the skill 1 of Kapla is way better than Carol's skill 1, for example. This skill is missing some extra effect. Then her skill 2 is called Will Sword Dance and costs 4 chaos energy. Once again, this is the standard cost among destroyers. Carol attacks all enemies 3 times, each time dealing physical damage equal to 240% of Self's attack and inflicts the enemy targets with 10 seconds of time it. Time it decreases the target's physical and magic defense equal to 15% of Self's attack for 10 seconds. The damage of this ability is actually good. Normally destroyers don't deal that much damage with their skill 2 or don't do damage at all. It's also really good to see that Carol is able to reduce the defense of the enemy. This is really important. But I'm surprised that she is able to reduce the physical and magic defense. I can't really think about a team that could benefit of this effect. I think that it would be better if she could just reduce more the physical defense of the enemy. To finish, her passive is called Noble Glory, and at level 2 is, when dealing damage, inflicts extra physical damage equal to 30% of Self's attack. Well, this passive just makes her deal more physical damage, so the input damage of Carol will be actually pretty good among destroyers. Now let's take a look at her unique equipment. Her unique equipment is called Odomera. At level 60 gives 4500 attack, 15% critical rate, 22,500 health and 1500 physical defense. After combat starts, attack increases by 2.4% every 5 seconds, stacks up to 15 times. To increase the attack is not really the best effect, but I guess that it will make her a bit more stronger. But I still think that the stats of the unique equipment will be more relevant than the effect. Well, should you summon Carol? Honestly, Carol will be a decent damage dealer, but I wouldn't classify her as a destroyer at all, because she doesn't even have one effect to help her being in the first row of the team, so her location in the team should be as the one of our assassin. But she is not as good as Isabel by far, and versus multiple enemies, any assassin will be better than her, because assassins focus the enemy in the back row, meanwhile Carol will be attacking the tank in the front row. So because all of this, I don't really recommend to summon for Carol if you already have a good assassin in your team. As always, if you like her design or you just want the doll, just pull for her. Just as a recommendation, this is in my opinion the best equipment for Carol. I recommend items in the first row and the items of the second row if you are missing some of the items in the first row. She just needs gear with high attack to improve the performance of her skills. And that's it for today's video. I hope that I have helped you. Thank you so much for watching, leave a comment, drop a like and consider subscribing if you wanna see more Revive Witch content in the future, and see you in the next video. Ciao!